Hi, my name is Jerry and I collect 1970s toys, and that's what's right in front of me here on my studio table. 12 packages of 1970s toys. It's a little bit of everything in here, and the big one, I always open these, from biggest to smallest. And the biggest one, the last one, is one of my favorite, if not my favorite toy from the 70s. And as always, I will unpackage them and then we'll do like an unboxing as well, checking out what's in all the different boxes to see if they're cool toys or not. But I think we know the answer to that, at least as far as I'm concerned. But anyways, let's get started. Does this sound like toy soldiers? I'm not sure. Maybe. Let's open it. You can tell what it is. I've been wanting to get this one for such a long time. Let's get it out of the bubble wrap here. I have the earlier Robin Hood box, but I wanted to get this one. The blue box, they call them that because they're blue on the side here. I have the earlier one, like I said. I wanted to get this one to make a video on Robin Hood and Sheriff of Nottingham, those two sets in HO scale, 1/72 scale. So, as always, when I find one on eBay for a decent price, of course it showed up on that Swedish auction site where I buy things as well. So I probably could have gotten it less expensive, but I think this one is chock full of figures. I think there's actually more than one pack in it, yeah. There's a lot of merry men in this one here. It's got to be twice as many as, what's to say on the box, 40 pieces on the box. So this is neat. Now I can get going with making a video on those two sets. Next one. So next one is from Italy, and it's my favorite Italian toy soldier company. Atlantic Medical Corp figures. I have this set already, but I was missing one figure. I didn't realize when I bought the complete collection of Atlantic 1/32 scale. I didn't realize when I made a video on it even that I was actually missing one figure, and that's this one, the Nun. So I had to buy this again all the way from Italy just to complete one set of these figures. It got kind of expensive, but it's worth it because I really like these because they're so, I mean, you look at the box and it's like, wow, cool, American medical personnel, and then you get almost like a priest and a nun and yeah, this lady here with the lipstick kind of a thing. I think it's a candle actually, but it looks like some kind of adult toy. But it's a fun little great set, and I really want to make it complete. So now I'm a happy camper. Let's grab the next one. This is a light one. I wonder what's in it. Ooh, this is nice. I made a video. I bought that Matchbox service station. I don't know if you guys saw that video, but then I said I wanted to get more Matchbox cars, and when they're packaged in boxes, they're pretty expensive, but I managed to get at least 3 now with fair boxes and cars. And this one, Mini Haha, this was one of my favorite as a kid. I still think I have it somewhere. I'm gonna have to look at, see if I can find it. Oh, this one is in really good condition. Or I mean, better than good condition. This is mint. This is so cool. I like this one. It's so much fun. And then we got the beach buggy. I had that one as well as a kid. Let's see if I can open this really carefully. Oh, nice. It's such a funky little, who would paint their vehicle like this? Yeah, it's so much fun. I just used to love these. They roll so nicely. But of course, they say roll-o-matics on a lot of them, so why not? Or super fast. Let's see, the last one then, Hot Rocker. Ooh, this is nice. What is this based on? Is this like a, looks almost like a Datsun or something? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to, oh, is it a Ford Escort? Maybe it's a Ford Escort. With huge V8 engine in it. Oh, I didn't know that. The engine moves. This is fun. I like this. So now I have 3 more to put in my cabinet where I have the service station. This is cool. Next one. Hopefully it's not spare ribs in here. Let's see, where do I open this one? Cool. These ones are so nice. I love Skybusters. So this one is a Corsair. Yeah, Skybusters, I try to collect. I have a few of these in the old blister packs. which then means I can't take them out or use them. So this one is really neat, having them in this type box. And also this one with the price sticker on it says 29.50 kronor. But it's got to be early 80s because there's no barcode on it. And usually barcodes started showing up in Europe and Sweden early to mid 80s, sometimes like that. But yeah, the Corsair. This is so neat. I don't know if I can get this out of here right now. So I want to get more Skybusters to put in on the Skybusters playmat I have. But in Sweden, I usually find them like this, mostly in the blister packs or unpackaged, but then they're of course pretty play worn. So this is gonna take some time, but I don't mind because it's fun. Let's grab the next one. All right, so this is a heavy one. I think I know what this is, and it was kind of a, I don't know why So 3 used Adventure 2000 vehicles. But no, wait a minute. I thought I bought... These are in really nice condition, actually. Okay, but missing the tracks. But the reason for me getting these is that I wanted to do like an outdoors kind of a thing. I have more of the Adventure 2000 vehicles and figures. So I just really wanted to do a thing where I maybe strip some of these. But I think these ones, at least these two, are too nice to strip and repaint. Because that's what I wanted to do. Wonder if I can get some tracks for this one, or just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe not all that exciting, and sometimes I wonder why I do this. Maybe less beer while surfing auction sites on the internet, and yeah, focus on things I'm actually gonna get done. Because stripping these and painting them, I don't know if that's gonna happen actually. But anyways, that's the way it goes. Next one. I wonder what it is. Oh, that's right. I forgot I bought these. Airfix footballers. Like a huge bunch of them. Painted, but they're pretty easy to strip though, even if they're painted with Humbrol colors. Because the enamel is usually a little bit harder to strip than acrylics. But this is fun. So another one of those projects that I'm not sure this is going to get done. But I wanted to strip these and actually started painting a few of these in old team colors, just for the fun of it. But yeah, we'll see. Anyways, otherwise I might strip them and try to just resell them in a little bit better condition than they're currently in. But I forgot, I have a flat package that I should have opened. Let's do that now. I love flat packages. I know what this is, and yeah, it's cool. Oh, this was one of my favorite things as a kid. Action transfers. These are cool, and this is a super action transfer. I never had one this big when I was a kid. Let's see, this was on Alexander the Great. Create this famous battle scene with rub-down action transfers on a giant full-color background. And the cool thing with this one is that it's already, someone already did rubbed on, whatever you call it, some of the transfers on here, and there's some left. So that makes it so that if I want to ever buy one of these, I have some of the smaller ones. Oops, of the smaller ones in plastic. So I don't want to open these, because these are the smaller ones that I used to get when I was a kid. Open this one and then use it. It kind of just destroys the whole thing of actually having a few new in package. So getting one that I can actually rub a few of these figures on there is pretty neat. I like this. I always love these, all the stuff on the packages and things from the 70s. Easy as ABC. Collect the complete series: Prehistoric Monster Battle, Journey Down the Mississippi, and Moon City 25th Century. That's neat. So this is going to be fun to try out. Let's open the next one. Oh, that's right. I started playing golf. No, I did not. But I got more Matchbox cars. And in here are the boxes. So now I got 5 Matchbox cars in boxes, or 5 more, I should say. Wow, I didn't realize that this earlier one is quite a bit smaller than the latest, if you can tell. I'm not sure if that was always like that, but there's probably Matchbox collectors out there that know quite a lot more than I do about this. the early ones. I'm gonna get some more of the early ones. I started to liking these a lot more lately than just the super fasts and these 75s, which I remember from being a kid. So this is a Ford Cortina. Cool, I like that. Opening doors, yes. And you got a tow hitch, so you can tow your little trailer with a boat or caravan. They did quite a few of those, Matchbox. And this one, I'm not sure if the boat comes off, but I'm not going to try it. Knowing me, I'll just break it. But this is, I like these old ones. They're such a pretty little model. Collecting Matchbox cars is getting to be my new favorite pastime. This is a lot of fun, but they're so expensive. I'm going to have to go really slow with this and not break the bank. Hopefully one day I'll get to go to Sandown Park, to that toy fair. Being able to walk around and just pick cars, like almost like when you were in the toy shop as a kid, because there's so many die-cast Matchbox cars on that toy fair. One of these days. Okay, another one of the smaller ones. Let's see what's in this one before we go to the really big ones. This, I think, was a great find. It was Red Cross has a site on that Swedish auction site, or page, I should say, and they were selling these Matchbox buildings. But looking at these, it says Galoob. I think these are micro machines, because these are totally the wrong scale for Matchbox. So these are, it's a bust. These are micro machines, but they're pretty cool though. Pretty nice little buildings. Maybe I can do something with these. Yeah, so they named them wrong, but you know, it's the Red Cross. It's a charity, and people bring things in for them to sell, to make some money. But yeah, so they didn't know. I should have looked this up and see if these were actually Matchbox. It would have been a quick Google search to see that these were actually micro machines. Let's go on to the two large boxes. My mistake, there was one more. Not small box, but not as big as the big one. I know what this is, and this is really neat. Let's open it. I'll show you something really cool. Marine Attack, a game that I never had as a kid, but I always wanted because it seemed so cool. And it was like, it was marketed as the first computer kind of a game. Instead of rolling a die and looking at sheets and rules, you just use this unit and it calculated everything for you. And this was made by a Swedish gaming company called Alga, and I'm not sure if this was ever sold outside like Scandinavia. But imagine seeing this on the shelf in the toy shop, with the speedboat here and the bigger battleship and everything. This is so neat. Let's see what's inside. Ooh, this is very nice. This is like brand new. Great map, some kind of a air base, and here's some kind of oil refinery thing. And then we got the rules and everything. All on counters like these, which I actually kind of enjoy, having these old cardboard counters, almost like a squad leader and advanced squad leaders that had the cardboard counters. But then we get to this one, and I'm not going to open it now, but it uses a huge battery. I think it's a 4, I can't remember the voltage on it. And I thought, that's too bad, because how am I ever going to try this out? But I found online in Sweden, in just like a battery kind of a store, they still sell these larger batteries in there. So it's not like a C or a D cell, it's like a square kind of a big battery. And I think it's like 4.5 volts or something, very strange. But it's going to be so much fun. Hopefully this one works. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep hunting for one that finally works. Because this is almost like a dream come true, getting this. I remember looking at this and thinking, oh man. Anyways, so now we're on to two really big boxes. And they're so big, they're not even gonna fit in my overhead camera. So I'm just gonna do with this one. See that I turn it around, does it fit the frame? Cool, lane changer, Matchbox. I have one already. Oh, this one, they put it in. Oh man. Like the string you put for presents. I guess it's a present for me then, I guess. But this, I love this. I saw this, you know, in the toy catalogs and in the toy shop. And the thing with not having to stay on this one track any longer just seemed like magic to me. But I've seen this one run on YouTube, and it kind of works so-so. Let's see what's inside then. First of all, yeah, that was stated in the auction that the tires on these always get, these are all cracked as well, but that's fine. You can get those online to swap them. Yeah, this one as well. So I'm gonna have to swap the tires on these and clean them up a little bit. Maybe clean the tracks a bit. Yeah, they're pretty dirty as well and dusty, but it's so good having the power outlet with the Swedish plug for it. And these, I mean, these were sold all over Sweden, you know, because Matchbox was huge back then and slot car was huge back then as well. So this looks really good. Everything is in good condition except for the tires of the cars, of course. So now I have two, and I got to just make the vehicles work properly, make sure everything is working fine and connecting. And I want to set it up and try it out with my son to see how it works. And if it holds up to the great promise the box and the advertisement showed. But I'm not, I'm not too hopeful. But anyways, let's grab the last one, my favorite 70s toy. This is one big box and it's not very well packaged. I'm not sure how this is going to look once I get it open. Whew, that wasn't easy getting out. Everything is just flying around in there. Let me do this real carefully. Steering Go, Matchbox, my favorite toy. I have two already, and I found this on that Swedish auction site. And I've paid almost like between 150 and 180 pounds, you know, maybe almost 200 dollars for them. And this one, I think I paid like 30 pounds for it, almost like nothing. But the listing said that it wasn't, they hadn't tried it for function, and that usually means it doesn't work. So I'm gonna have to try it out, put some batteries in there. I think it's like C or D cells, the bigger ones. Yeah, but this looks good though. Let's see if this one is cracked at all. Oh, I love this. This is so much fun. This is like the greatest toy ever. I have a video on these, and me and my son drive a vehicle on it. But pretty much you put the steering wheel in here, and that moves this arm, which has a magnet, and then you put a magnet under the car. And this one spins. There's a little motor and some rollers in that grabs onto the edge here and just spins this one. So the car is actually static in one place. You can move it sideways with that arm, right? But it works really, really well, and it's a lot of fun. And this I saw in advertisement when I was a kid, and it just looked like magic to me. I never got one. Now that I have a few, if I have to sell my entire collection and only keep one thing, I'm keeping one Steering Go and maybe a couple of cars, because I have to be able to drive something. But there was no cars with this on. I can't remember the complete listing, but it's a bit dirty and grimy, but yeah, just clean it up, and I need to see if everything is working when I get some batteries in it. Nice to have another one. 3 Steering Goes, not bad for an old dude from Sweden. If anyone wants to come by and have a beer and drive some Steering Go, you're very welcome. Give me a call, whatever. But anyways, that's it for this video. This was fun. A lot of cool 1970s toys. And I think a great mix of a little bit of everything, from action transfers to skybusters to track cars, slot cars, and Steering Go. But anyways, that's it for this time. Catch you guys later. Cheers.